Like, it's insane. And just Orlando, man. Like, when we get up, we catch a flight at 7:30. People are still eating breakfast. Like, like it's really, there are people actually fly to Orlando, go to Disney, and then fly back that night.
I get it.
It's like driving to Nashville. If Disney was in Nashville, would I do one-day trips there? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's crazy.
It's one of the most overlooked, underappreciated things especially in like college basketball lifestyle.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you literally take a shower. Take a shower. Let's just say you go down to play a Florida team or something. You take a shower, you put on a hoodie, you have some shorts on, some sandals on, and a book bag. And you go meet at the SAC. And the bus drives from that SAC out on the tarmac to the airplane. You take a couple of steps off the bus, couple of steps, you go right up the plane. And shout out to Jonathan Israel, the manager, always kept me in the front exit row seat.
Yeah.
And so I would literally, it would take me 17 steps from my seat on the bus to my seat on the plane. And you're in South Florida before the sun even changes its median, whatever.
You got time to go eat dinner, like.
Yeah, right. You get there and it's like, well, we're going to have dinner. It's like, oh, okay. Like,
no, it's insane.
You're moving around the United States of America. Actually, I heard not Gates, not Ted Turner. Who's the big investor? He's just a crazy investor. Not Jobs, not
no. I know the guy you're talking about.
Yeah,
the Virgin Mobile guy.
Oh no, not him, but one of those types. He said, the guy asked him. He said, all your luxuries in the world, which can't you go back to? My plane.
Yeah.
He literally said, my airplane is the one luxury.
Absolutely.
If you took he said, I could deal with you taking everything away from me in my life. Except my airplane.
It shrinks the world, man.
Yeah, right.
It is incredible, man. So, and even recruiting, kind of bringing this back, people would always say that before. Like I had talked to coaches before, and they would just say, before I really started flying places, you'd say, what is one of the biggest advantages in recruiting?
Boombox.
Louisville. And they would be like, oh, the airport right here. And I was like, okay, I mean, I guess, but now I understand.
Right.
Because when you imagine being on a college campus where it's like, man, the closest airport's like an hour and a half away.
Oh God.
Here in Louisville, man, you're like, oh yeah. Oh, your family's international.
Your mom
right here.
Your mom can, she could be at her hotel in 13 minutes from crossing the gate to get off the plane. Your mother, your father, your family members can literally be at their hotel in the lobby.
Yeah.
13 minutes from trying to exit.
That says I flew direct to Miami for my 40th. I was listening to you guys on my AirPods. When we departed, we landed. You guys still have 40 minutes left in your show. Right. I do that. Like, if we take off, I'll start listening to Diener. We'll take off on that 7:30 show. I'm off the plane before you even get on. You know what I mean? Like, when we have a day, somebody said, you're right, flying is awesome. Went to Tampa for
Warren
a
Buffett.
concert. Yeah,
Warren Buffett. Thank you, Texas. Yeah.
Went to Tampa for a concert, left at 10. By noon, retrieving luggage, pickup, the rental in 2 hours. Yeah, it's amazing.
Look, I shouldn't be reading this one. Durham Webb says, dude, I had no idea how to fly like regular people after we stopped landing.
Oh, man, I can imagine.
I know. It's like,
you're like, that's not my seat? Yeah. I don't know. Did you pay the extra for this seat? No.
Wait a minute.
They get to the back.
Like, what is this tunnel thing? Like,
I know.
I'm not used to this long tunnel thing.
If I walk out on this, am I gonna?
Yeah. It's like, no, you drive your bus out. But that's a benefit. But yeah, point being. And only other time we flew with regular people was when Too Short got on the plane with us.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That was funny.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, the shrinking of the world, Warren Buffett is exactly what I was talking about. Reese Gaines wants to know what time we're talking about finals.
Well, Is there going to be much of a finals?
Wait, so you think the message is sent?
I don't know, but I know what time we're talking about the TBT. You need to be getting your head right.
Reese, if you're listening, the TBT talk.
Listen, Reese is. We know the story with me and Reese, man. Like, listen, he was my guy growing. He's the one that it still blows me away when I get messages from. Like, man, he's just talking to me like a friend.
And because the Tennessee thing got announced, you see,
and the Tennessee thing,
yeah.
But I'm like, right now, I'm like, Reese, if you go out there and we just go out there in the TBT and get busted, I'm gonna be like, hey, come on, coach.
Steve's gonna start giving Reese the Marcus treatment.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, well, he had a good year.
He was all right.
What did they get up to? Number 2,
right?
So Tennessee on the schedule.
Awesome. I'm always jealous of that.
Home and home.
I'm always jealous of that.
Yeah, get them here. Is this the first time they've come to the Yum Center since
we played them up in New York? Remember?
Yeah, we played them in New York.
That was awesome.
Man, is this the first time they've been here since? I know we played them in Knoxville with Francisco and them. Did they come to Freedom Hall? I don't know if we've played Tennessee in a home game since the Reese game.
Johnny said, and you never carried your own bag.
Yeah. Oh, man. He's like, I don't know. My bag just got in there.
Yeah, my bag just found a way to get magically on the plane.
Oh, my gosh.
So I wonder if Johnny remembers that. Listen, Steve, I put up my first freshman hazing buck the system in Puerto Rico. Look, I pulled these. My back is sore.
Yeah. I can't.
Yeah, because the rookies, you're supposed to help out.
Yeah.
I was like, I just broke a freshman scoring record, so
I'm probably not gonna be carrying that bag. So, yeah.
Boombox Mike.
It's Crumb. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Boombox Mike, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away, Boombox.
Yo, hey, you guys are talking about one of my favorite things ever, man. Those direct flights.
Oh, yeah.
Now the back end of it, like you was talking about how it's crazy. You wake up one place and another, and the back end when you go home, man.
CB radio?
Can you hear me?
Are you talking on the CB radio?
No, I'm on a regular phone.
You said CB. That's awesome, dude.
I'm listening.
Breaker 19.
Thank you.
No, but the back end of it, man, is like when you wake up in your hotel and everything's awesome, and then when you get home after that flight, you're just like, man, 2 hours ago I was in Orlando, and now I'm back home.
That is true.
Yeah.
If you come back to good weather, it's a good feeling.
It's always raining and cold when we go to Orlando and come back, man. It never feels it's like winter was waiting on us. Like, oh, you're home now. Let's start raining.
Let's get it.
Nah, but hey, I love them direct flights, man. They're my favorite. But I mainly just wanted to call and tell you congratulations on this morning, man. It's pretty awesome to be able to interview the champion of wrestling, man.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, it wasn't Roman, but hey, it's still awesome, brother. It's still awesome. Hey, I'm proud of you.
Trust me. I addressed that with him, so you'll get to hear that at the end of the show today. Yeah.
Yeah, well, hey, that's cool, man. I'm proud of you, brother. Y'all have a great day.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Yeah, we did get to interview Cody Rhodes this morning, WWE Heavyweight Champion. We'll play that because you got to take them when they can come. So,
all right.
Yeah, so we'll play that.
You didn't wait and just tell them, no, we have a slot for you.
Yeah.
We don't get champion this, champion that.
I did come in hot. Wait till you hear it. I was just like, yeah.
We have a slot, and that's the only one you can do. While we're efforting
Benji.
While we're efforting that call, want to give a shout out. Wait, Nikki. Dirt Bowl starts tomorrow.
Hey,
shout out to Rayvon Churchill. Said Shawnee Park. Definitely, you definitely get that shout out.
That's such a great event to go to. Okay.
I was gonna say, you know what my question was gonna be?
I was like, no.
Who's your first draft pick off your team?
Off my team?
Yep.
I think we talked about a pickup. I mean, I cheated a little bit.
You went Corin Johnson?
No, I said Corin is who I want to go with, but I was like, I always like size, so I go with Case and Pryor.
I want to think on that one. I want to think on it. You know what, too? Because it's Shawnee Park, Case and Pryor he'd be a crowd favorite right off the bat.
Yeah, you're like,
he'd be that dude. I can totally see that. Shout out Rayvon Churchill. Who got Benji? No, Benji. Thanks for joining us on 93.9. Far away.
All right, so I am. I'm out here doing my monthly mosquito treatments, right? And I'm listening along. I'm talking about flights and whatnot, and I'm like, all right, yeah, I agree. Yeah. And then I hear Marcus say something about Too Short boarding an airplane. What? Hold up. What happened when Too Short got on your airplane? How are you just gonna leave out the details of that?
That is a good point. Yeah. Like you did just kind of appreciate it, Benji. Like you did just kind of walk over like that. Oh, and we got on a plane one time. Too Short was on the plane.
It was the best ever.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I just knew I told y'all that.
You probably have told the story before, but we just can't remember.
Yeah. No, by all means. This is a good story.
Yeah,
regale us again.
Let's hear it.
Regale us again.
We're leaving Birmingham because we played UAB, right? We're in the little boarding or the waiting area to board the plane. I don't know if we got our plane, like our original flight got changed up, or it was like one of those pay charges. Whatever it was a little more public than we're used to than the private flight.
You were slumming it with us.
We were slumming it.
Plebes.
Right?
Peasants.
Right? So this is what happens. We see him, okay, it's a bunch of guys sitting around in the waiting area to catch a flight. A bunch of Division I college athletes. And we're all giving each other the look. Like, this guy looks kind of familiar. And we're all but here's the problem. You have to appreciate, we all think we're going to the league too. So you can't fan out. And you can't just, hey man, are you there? We're right on the cusp of being, on too. So we're kind of like giving each other looks like, you see what I'm saying? And again, television versus reality, he is kind of short. But here's the problem. He's having a problem with the gate, with the gate people.
Okay.
He's having some kind of issue.
Yeah.
So we're like, no way. It's too. And what would he be doing on the plane with us? Like, again, Too Short it's private. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Take the YouTube out. Just turn it up. Just do it. Turn it up. So we're looking. So we start getting on the plane. He's stuck at the door. You know what I'm saying? So he's obviously not getting on this plane. We're like, but we know when we get on the plane, we're gonna talk to each other about it. You're right. So we're getting comfortable. People are walking up and down the aisles. We sit in our seats, right? One of the last people come on. It's him and like two other guys.
Yeah.
And they come on, and we're looking. He sits about 3 spots in front of me, right?
Yeah.
And Rashad Brooks is to my left. And I look over at Rashad across the aisle, right? And Too Short, and the two dudes that was with him, they had to sit at other places. So you can tell they just got added to the flight in separate spots. And Too Short turned around to his boys and was like, yeah, don't believe the hype. And we was like, yeah, that's it. Everybody started. Yeah. Everybody started giggling. And we was like a bunch, like we all just simultaneously just started giggling and kicking. Like I'm 8 years old, a plane full of 8-year-olds. And it was like, why do he had to know that we needed some verbal confirmation.
Yes, I am him.
And just that phrase right there, he's like, yeah, don't believe the hype. So yeah, Benji, that was the Too Short.
Where were y'all going? Home. Did you win?
No.
That's why y'all shouldn't be flying with people.
We only won when we flew private.
Yeah.
Coach Crum.
Y'all knew you were gonna have to fly. We're gonna fly back, Coach.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking about, having to fly back.
Wait, so Too Short was coming to Louisville?
I don't know if he was,
show or
I don't
something?
know if it was a stopover or or whatever. Yeah, I just remember we were boarding the plane from
That's amazing.
Birmingham, coming back this way. I think after I got busted. Maybe.
That's hurtful, man. I was hoping you was gonna be like, no, just is it UAB?
Maybe.
Might be, man.
Maybe.
There's some good teams.
Shut up, Steve. I'm not in the mood for you. I'm not in the mood for you. Listen, Nikki, you know what sucks about Steve? Is he knows he's telling.
How much time do you have?
No, he knows he's telling the truth. Listen, if we were getting a transfer from UAB right now, you know what he'd say? Hey, man, UAB has some real good athletes, man. But the only time they did have good athletes is when we lost to them. But I can sit here and say, I don't know, Steve. You go down to UAB, and they used to have some athletes, man, that could go toe-to-toe with anybody. You know what I'm saying? It was the 2-star athlete that just ended up at UAB because he didn't want to leave town.
Right.
Yeah, that dude. And he's a problem. You ask Steve about him.
Listen,
Just UAB.
I don't.
Just Raby.
That's not true. Because listen, man, I owe a lot to UAB, man. Do you remember the year it was? Oh my gosh, what was the guys' names?
When that football program folded?
No, it was 2003 or so. Kentucky was on that huge run. They were a number 1 seed, and those two brothers from UAB just lit them up in round 2.
Little
UAB was
Kentucky?
like, yeah, UAB was like an 8-9 seed. It was Keith Bogans and all them, and they had won like 18 straight games. And it was like, oh my God, they're going to win the national championship. And it was round 2. And
Derwin said bags magically showed up in your rooms.
Yeah, just that's like Disney, man.
Just a hell of a system.
That's like Disney, man. You just show up, man. Look, you put your bags there and stuff or whatever. You get the Magical Express. Well, they used to. They don't have it now. But the Magical Express, and then you just show up to your room. You're like, oh, my bags.
Listen. We went to UCLA and we pulled up in front of our hotel on like the street. It's one of the rodeos or something like that. I swear, Coach Crum, he spared no expense, Steve. Especially in his latter years.
Yeah.
He spared no expense. So we got off the bus and Johnny just had our little envelopes with our little hotel room keys, and it's like, and we overlooked it. You doing that 20 times a year. Just here you go.
There we go. Look,
a whole new world.
UAB 76, Kentucky 75.
Ooh.
Number 9 seed UAB beat Kentucky number 1 seed. And I cannot remember the name of those two little brothers that just lit everybody up.
Has somebody come up with it yet?
No. It's driving me crazy.
Texter, Steve is normally...
Was it Johnson? Well, their name's Johnson, maybe? He had like a nickname.
CH says if they take him to the football stadium in UFC, I think we might crumble. What's the close? Actually, Kent Spencer.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Rayvon Churchill.
Great interview by Kent Spencer with Coach Kelsey. That was awesome. On the line, we gave a shout out earlier. Rayvon Churchill, thanks for joining 93.9. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, my guy? I appreciate you getting us in.
Look, you got to hit that radio in the background a little bit.
Shout out.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yep. So what do we got coming up?
So, man, we got the Dirt Bowl starting tomorrow, Marcus. The Dirt Bowl, 55 years old this year, the second longest running summer Dirt Bowl tournament in America. Only the Rucker is longer than us. So it'll come down this summer, Marcus. We haven't seen you down.
Listen,
anytime.
I need to get down there ASAP. Listen, is there a particular team or a particular guy under the radar I need to watch out for?
Well, the team, though, the Dirt Bowl is really about teams. And the reigning defending champs are my guys from Uptown, East End, the mighty East that are reigning defending champs. And they had a guy that was really, really good. His name is David Sloan. He played at Kansas State a couple of years ago. He's playing over in Great Britain right now. So he was an MVP. Marquilo Sullivan is one of the outstanding players that we have in Dirt Bowl. He plays for Park Hill. Newburgh is represented. 4100 is represented. Jewel Park is represented. We have a team called the Church League, Marcus. They're from Southern Indiana, predominantly white guys. It's the first time we've had a predominantly white team in the Dirt Bowl. They came down last year. They only won one game, Marcus. But they continue to come back and fight every week. So I love the Church League. Shout out to the Church League.
Fair enough. Listen, you take advantage, man. Anytime you want to jump on the platform, talk about the schedules, anything, please don't hesitate.
All right, man. I need you and Rummage down at the Durbo. We're every Saturday and Sunday starting at 1:30. Appreciate you, Marcus.
That's awesome.
All
man.
good. Every Saturday and Sunday starting at 1:30.
Appreciate that, man.
I tell you
the
what,
Dirt Bowl, Squeaky Johnson was his name. Squeaky Johnson.
I feel like I know that name.
A lot of people were saying Taylor. There was two Taylors, but it was Squeaky Johnson and his brother. But I remember, man, they lit Kentucky up in that game.
and was that considered a KCD?
Oh yeah, round 2.
Right.
I mean, Kentucky had won that was the year Kentucky lost the Nike Elite or whatever, and we were all like, "Oh, y'all suck!" And then they won 18 straight. It just went off and become number 1 in the country. Louisville got up to number 2 in the country that year, and then Squeaky Johnson.
I feel like I know that. I remember that name.
Yeah, Dirt Bowl though, man, just amazing. It's an amazing event.
55 years, second oldest. I didn't know that, behind the Rutgers in the United States of America. That's awesome. I tell you what, we'll take a quick commercial break. Rolling along, 939 DeVille. Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Hey, Louisville fans, Steve Rummage here. In life, there are moments when the stakes are high and the decisions you make can forever change the outcome of your financial future. Buying or selling your home, that's one of those major league moments. Imagine this. If we're facing a major surgery, you wouldn't pick a cut rate surgeon or someone offering a 1% discount, right? So why gamble with a cheaper option when it comes to selling your home? Go with a pro, someone who's recently named one of Louisville's 40 under 40, and call Josh Jarbo. Josh and the team of agents at RE/MAX Empire understand the value of what's at play. They don't offer any gimmicks, and they definitely don't take shortcuts. They provide the full MVP treatment every step of the way. So when buying or selling your home, choose the team that goes the distance for you. At RE/MAX Empire, your goals paired with their strategy is a guaranteed recipe for success. I'm Steve Rummage, and I'm telling you, in real estate, don't settle for anything less than the best. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or check out his website at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner, RE/MAX Empire at Modern Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Equal housing lender.
Hey, Cards fans. Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Men, low testosterone causes a host of problems. These include a low sex drive, bad sleep patterns, unproductive workouts, decreased energy, brain fog, and more. But many men just attribute these symptoms to aging and don't consider that there are medical treatments that can give them back their vigor and vibrancy. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And if you're feeling like I just described, it's time for you to treat that low T and change your life. At Tri-State Men's Health, we're experts in treating low testosterone and other men's sexual health conditions. We've successfully treated many men for low T and seen the amazing difference that those treatments can make in a man's life. If you're like the vast majority of men who are low T, within just a few weeks, you'll feel your energy return, that brain fog will go away, your sleep will improve, as will your workouts, and your sex drive will be significantly enhanced as well. So make an appointment and make a true life change. Your initial visit is only $99 and includes blood work and a medical consult. And if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices across the tri-state area to serve you.
Tech-savvy professionals delivering equipment, technology, and service for all your office, network, and print communication needs. Look no further.
Just with love for duplicators and service.
High-quality office equipment, print, and IT solutions at fair and transparent pricing. That is Duplicator's commitment to you. Your tech-savvy office equipment and outsourced IT professionals can simplify your daily work process wherever you find yourself working with world-class network business machines and solutions from Ricoh and Savin. And that commitment continues with their commercial print and mailing division, Derby City Litho. Check out the Rico Pro C7210 graphic print system providing superior color output. Duplicator Sales, Derby City Litho, Corporate Mailing Systems, Rico and Savin. Call them at 502-589-5555 or visit them online, duplicatorsales.net, or at their store, 831 East Broadway, Louisville, with offices in Elizabethtown, Lexington, Paducah.
Just with love for Duplicator Sales Service.
Matzo Pie Anchorage is Louisville's best-kept secret and the pizza partner for 1020's flagship craft brewery in Butchertown, 2 blocks from Lynn Family Stadium, along with 1020 Douglas Loop and in Clarksville. Matzo Pie is the perfect combination of flavor, tasty sourdough, thin crust pizza paired with local craft beer. Keep it independent, Louisville. Matzo Pie and 1020 Craft Brewery are your absolute go-tos for local brick oven pizza and craft beer. You can also bring the pie to your backyard. Unique caterings for parties of all sizes, weddings, birthdays, derby, retirements, corporate lunches, rehearsals, and more. Visit matzopie.com for more.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
It's that good, there no pizza. Good taste, happy taste, your place, my place. What's gonna make you happy? It's on your face. It's that good, yes it is, and we deliver it. Taste is fun, yes it is, we guarantee it. Yeah, it's that good, Verno's Pizza. Yeah, it's that good.
Join us for the UPS Summer Hiring Fest this Saturday and Sunday, June 8th and June 9th, located at 8203 National Turnpike in Louisville. Sweet treats, giveaways, and prizes, plus much more. Day shift part-time package handling positions available. Benefits include paid holidays, paid vacation, 401k, tuition assistance, healthcare, medical, dental, and vision insurance after 9 months. Starting at $21 an hour. Apply today at upsjobs.com/workforce. It's the UPS Summer Hiring Fest this Saturday and Sunday, June 8th and 9th. Come soar with us at UPS Jobs.
I think I used to play
I don't know, man. Yesterday, I mean, what? Okay, well, so look, we get a Tennessee game and a Coleman Hawkins
agreement to attend.
The
campus.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess
CC.
we're on Coleman Hawkins' watch today, so just keep your eye on some planes up in the air, and one that looks like he's on it.
One of our
just go hang out at baggage claim all day.
One of our texters
you should.
CH. Does he know he's no longer going to be the CH? CH right here, and Coleman Hawkins is going to be the new CH.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
CH, you got to change your name.
Well, it's interesting because Trilly Donovan seems pretty adamant that he thinks Coleman Hawkins is going to take another visit after this one.
Okay,
so I'm interested to see if does Louisville close it while he's here, or does he end up visiting somewhere else? We'll see. But like I said, let's get him here. There's a
day
buzz.
like this, man. Ooh,
yeah, you land today. There's a buzz in the city. It's supposed to be
Alex
tomorrow.
Who do I take first?
CC.
CC, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away, CC.
Have you ever seen a hawk become a cardinal?
I'll take that.
I like it.
I'll take it.
Like that. But I'm going to put this in my best BBN voice. These two questions are for Steve.
Okay.
Is the first Tennessee game part of the ACC SEC challenge? And did P.J. Washington kind of get KCD'd last night? I'm going to hang up and leave.
Oh, God. Appreciate the call, CC. No, I don't know. Man, I'm trying to think of a KCD where they just come out and just got slammed. Because last night, the Celtics, I mean,
Porzingis look good.
They just look better.
They look better in every
honestly,
every
it looks like I said, you can't just go, 1-0, and it was a blowout. Well, sure, but this one, I'm like, I don't think Dallas can win a game.
Hot shooting is the only thing that'll change this series.
Yeah.
Like, ridiculous shooting.
Yeah.
And Kyrie's going to wear it all, isn't he? He's going to wear it all.
Yeah, Luka's not going to. Like, Luka's gonna be like, man, he's young. You got his first finals. Like you can always lose that first finals.
Mm-hmm.
Most people do.
Yeah, right.
So
you don't know how to close.
Yeah, Durant and those guys, LeBron. You get there, you don't have enough, or you don't know how to close it, or the other team's just the grizzled vets. So Luka's not gonna wear it. Nobody's gonna care about with Luka. The other part is. No, I don't think this Tennessee game has anything to do with the ACC.
Because it's a home. It's a home and home.
But does that mean that Louisville's out of the ACC SEC? Maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But I mean, it won't be because they're playing Tennessee.
I'm glad that this. In case you are left out of it, I am so glad that they scheduled. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Denny Crum is somewhere smiling right now.
Okay.
You stick Moorhead on there right at the beginning of Eastern in states,
Yep.
Listen,
and again, I imagine we're gonna play Bellarmine, right? I mean, so you're probably like, yeah. I mean, that's already 3 teams local.
I did make the joke, unless Coach Steve, why do we do that? Chris Mack calls him and says, "Don't play Bellarmine.
You don't want to play Bellarmine."
My one piece of advice: if you can get out of that Bellarmine deal, Kelsey, do it now before it's too late. Trust me,
dude.
Coach Crum, I know he likes to see Tennessee getting stuck on there early.
Oh yeah. Well, listen. I mean, you got that. I kind of hope we do start playing. I like playing Murray, Moorhead, Western, Eastern. Bellarmine. Like I like playing all of them. And then, like I said, I think we're going to play Winthrop, which is probably going to be a team on there. My gosh, most years because Pat Kelsey has a connection with Winthrop, obviously being the head coach there. So, yeah, I mean, Charleston, but you bring it up. Will we play Charleston? Maybe not this year, but coming up. I mean, it wouldn't be totally shocking. I mean, Pat Kelsey said multiple times him and the AD are great friends, and that's going to be one of his best friends. I don't think Chris Mack has like vitriol towards Louisville.
Right.
That's a good event. Yeah, I think that would be great. Go to Charleston, but home and home. I would be. Well, I mean, Charleston's enough. You can go there. They host that tournament.
Slow down, Steve.
Yeah, but I think you could start seeing some home and homes with them and stuff. But yeah, getting Tennessee, I still I don't know. I still kind of think we'll be picked up in that, but if you have Tennessee, you have Kentucky, you have the Bahamas, you have some of these other games, you imagine there'll be another game in there. If you're not in the SEC, ACC, that will be probably, a
Big
middle,
10,
or even a Big East type team. You play Seton Hall or Providence or DePaul, something like, so I think there'll be.
Alex, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away.
Hey, what's up, guys? I haven't talked to y'all in a long time, but y'all were talking about flights earlier, and then I'll make it connect to what you guys are talking about currently. What's crazy is going on a flight with your military unit and waking up all of a sudden in a different country that's 6 hours ahead of where you are. Oh man, that threw me completely off. Like it would be like 9 o'clock in the morning where I am, and my kids are asleep. Like all day. It's like working almost a half a day. That kind of threw me off, which is why I wasn't even able to listen to the show for like 2 or 3 weeks because I couldn't get used to the time zone. But once I got used to the time zone and finally got like internet, I was able to catch some stuff. And let me tell you something. That might have been a long time for y'all, but with being disconnected from like the States, and then all of a sudden, like when I left, like Ball was involved, Aquinas, and all this other stuff, and then I'm catching up like 2-3 weeks later. I'm like, hold up, like what the heck is going on? But anyway, that's like a flashback. That time just is crazy when you're away. But anyway, I hope we're not out of the ACC and SEC challenge because it would be super dope if we could play Alabama because Kelsey last year he lost to Alabama. It'd be really dope if he could be like, all right, now I got my squad together of elite talent, like talent that I couldn't get here, but talent that I can get at Louisville. Let's see what we can do at Alabama. Now that'd be super dope. I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch of that, but thank you guys. I'll listen.
Appreciate the call.
Well, that's kind of my thing. The reason why I would like to be in it is because you're not going to play Tennessee or Kentucky. So that basically means Louisville's going to play Arkansas, Alabama, Florida, Texas, Oklahoma.
I think Arkansas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Arkansas, Alabama. I mean, Alabama might be preseason number 1.
Yeah, I was going to say they wouldn't match us up against them.
I mean, but you'll get. They might. What if you put? I mean, you could easily see them putting Kentucky and North Carolina together.
Yeah, so by default,
Duke and Arkansas, and then But even if you played a Florida, somebody like it would be a cool game.
Yeah,
Texas, Texas,
I like the names. Yeah, regardless. It's funny. Alex is talking about the separation. Steve, it was so depressing being overseas and talking to people, and they're getting ready to go out in the club, and I'm just eating cereal in the morning.
Yeah,
it's a Friday night. I'm just overseas. What y'all doing? Just, hey man, we about to go out. We partying. Everything's good. I was like, I'm going home.
That's cool.
I'm having my coffee in Danish.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
Just doing. Let me give a couple other shout outs while I'm in here. So here's the thing. I want to take a quick second to give a special thanks to one of the newest members of the team. That would be Kentuckiana Pump Sales for every home, building, business, or municipality that all rely on the movement these pumps provide. People, the moment you need a water or sewage pump, you should be thinking Kentuckiana Pump Sales. They're like our first responders or essential personnel. Over 35 years of experience, best service, fairest possible price. And it's right over in Jeffersonville, Indiana. People, go see Harold or go see Mark. They'll find out exactly what you need. Utility, sump, affluent, grinder, sewage, anything you need. 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, of course. Or you can give them a call, 812-725-9217, or simply visit KentuckianaPumps.com. Also, keep in mind that your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course, they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today. Shout out to Derek A. Stewart. So, Steve, what are you going to do this second hour?
Are you leaving?
Yes, I'm going to get out of here a little early.
Okay.
Enjoy my day. Not really.
All right.
There's some crappy stuff. Play us out.
Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess.
No, never mind. I'll be joining us for a couple more minutes.
Okay. He's back.
And just like that.
Wait, because I wasn't going to leave without telling everybody why they don't even have to bother to watch the football season next year.
Okay.
Or this upcoming season.
Okay.
You have given people the ability to just ignore the entire regular season.
Okay.
And we'll finish that talk.
I like it.
Coming up. 93 on the Ville.